Well, a fitting start to meteorological spring. On the first day of March today, we experienced beautiful blue skies, and it wasn't too cold either.
Now, as we look ahead to spring, March also marks the start of severe weather season. Tomorrow is the 9th anniversary of the deadly tornado in Henryville. The EF4 tornado was part of an outbreak across 2 days in the Midwest in 2012.
Yeah, these images are definitely hard to forget. Indiana was in the heart of what is considered a tornado alley in the U.S. These pictures are from one of the deadliest outbreaks, the super outbreak of 1974. Well, tonight, our Weather Authority and Chief Meteorologist Brian Wilkes joining us once again with his spring weather outlook and what we can expect, Brian, in terms of severe weather.
Yeah, we know we're about ready to get right into that sweet spot of severe weather. When you look at the overall history of severe weather outbreaks in the United States, the state of Indiana has been in or at least three of the major ones on record. The Palm Sunday of 1965, the super outbreak of 1974, and going way back to the tri-state tornado in the 1920s. We know that, and we know we are no strangers to severe weather here. The last time we had a tornado warning issued in Indianapolis, believe it or not, was in late October. But it is a winter weather pattern that will drive our early start to spring. It's the same pattern that we've been in for the better part of our winter. And when we're in a La Nina winter weather driven pattern, the La Nina tends to linger into the spring months. So what that will lead to is pretty much picking up exactly where winter left off. While we can't say officially that winter is in the rearview mirror and we won't see any more remnants of it, we did go through a stretch of very cold weather in February that suppressed severe weather to the tune of only 7 tornadoes nationwide in February. The fewest for a tornado season since 2006. That's pretty impressive. But it does lean towards a spring outlook of a higher normal, or at least above normal probability of temperatures being above average and a wetter than average spring. The probability is there. We know certainly that we really start to ramp up severe weather season, which typically starts along the Gulf coastal states in February and March. And look how the occurrences of tornado frequency by month builds through April and May. Well, last year we had our biggest severe weather outbreak back in the early part of April. But look at this. There were 76 fatalities across the nation, 27 alone in the state of Tennessee. That was the largest of severe weather fatalities that we've had in the country in about 9 years. Fortunately, no severe weather or fatalities here in Indiana. But there are more than one tornado alleys in the country now. We've identified 4, and Indiana sits right in the heart of what's known as Hoosier Alley. Well, while the Dixie Alley and the Carolina Alleys have been identified, and that's typically where severe weather season will begin, it looks like more of that will have migrated north, and we feel that by as early as next week, mid-March, through at least mid to the latter part of April, that severe weather season could really ramp up. So could we be getting into an early start? The feeling is yes, because our temperatures are once again migrating back to above normal temperatures. It looks like there's more of a northerly trend to our severe weather season, especially into the Ohio Valley. And that tornado threat, well, it should be peaking again in April and into May. So the bottom line is that within a couple of weeks we'll be doing a statewide severe weather drill. But you know, severe weather can start very early. We've had tornadoes in January. We've had them in December. We will keep you ahead of the storm. And remember, once we go over our severe weather procedures, the one thing you need to know is multiple ways of receiving severe weather warnings. Download the Fox 59 Weather Authority app, have the severe weather radios ready to go, and of course we will keep you ahead of those storms days in advance to prepare you for our season's worst.